Hi everybody, it's Marcie Hart from A Work of Heart. I'm back for video number 3. I was trying to get a video out before Christmas, but just things have been so hectic around our house that I just couldn't get it done. So I'm here finally, but yeah, with the baking, the celebrations, and family and entertaining, it's been pretty hectic. And to top all that off, my husband, about a week after Thanksgiving, was putting up decorations and started feeling really sick, and then it progressed and got worse and worse until the next morning, so we went into the ER, and it ended up being a 3-day stay in the hospital. They did emergency surgery, and luckily everything was okay. It was kind of a scare there for a while till we got back the pathology report, but he's doing good, and he's been out doing a little bit outside today. So yeah, I'm hoping 2018 is going to be a little better than 2017. Between him and I, 3 surgeries in 1 year is just a little too much. So anyway, I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and that you got lots of stitchy things. We had a really nice Christmas, and it snowed a little bit on Christmas Eve. It was beautiful. My husband took the grandkids out for a little spin around the neighborhood, pulling them on the sleds behind the 4-wheelers, so they enjoyed that. And it was fun. It was really a lot of fun. It's always fun when you have little kids around. They really make it special. So anyway, I wanted to show you my dog, if she's still in here. Sage. We have a dog. She's a red heeler. Sage. Come here, Sagey. Come here. She was just up here a minute ago, but can you pop up here? This is my dog. Sage, look at the camera. Look. Look at the camera. Who's that? Look. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, her name's Sage. She's an awesome dog, a little red heeler. And I think she likes herself on camera. But she's really good dogs. They're really smart, really loyal, and yeah, she keeps me company whenever I'm outside taking care of the horses or doing yard work or whatever. She's always right there. Really loyal. Just, I think if we ever get another dog, we'll probably get another heeler. They're really wonderful dogs. And I do have another dog, a little schnauzer, a little black schnauzer named Rosie, but she's off somewhere, so we'll show her on another video one of these days. So anyway, jump right in. Wanted to show some of my finishes. I had shown my fairies, Firefly Fairies from Lavender Lace in my first video, but I didn't have it framed, and I just thought I'd pop it in real quick and show you once I got it all framed up. So this was the frame that I got at the thrift store I was telling you about. It kind of has this kind of purplish color that's similar to that linen in the picture. But yeah, it was a thrift store frame, and I painted the mat like I do on a lot of them, and put my little corner brackets in, and I think it turned out really nice. I'm really happy with it. I love this pattern by Lavender Lace, and never thought I'd, finish it, so I'm really tickled about that. I'm going to be hanging it up hopefully real soon. With Christmas and everything, I haven't had a time to really figure out for sure where I want to put it, but yeah, I apologize for the lights, a little glary there, but anyway, yeah, just thought I'd show you that. I think, like I said, it turned out pretty nice with this frame, and with the mat. Like I said, I painted it. It was a cheap frame. I think I paid $6. So anyway, thought I'd show you that real quick. Some of my other finishes, I did finish the Mary Hollyberry by Brenda Gervais. This one here. I haven't figured out yet what I'm going to do with it. So here's just a quick little picture, or finish. And I'm not sure, like I said, what I'm going to do. So anyway, I did get that done, so hopefully maybe by the next video I'll get it completed and put in whatever I'm going to put it in. So that one was finished. I've got some previous finishes from way back. These were just this was, I believe it was a Told in the Garden little Amish little butterfly fairy. I just thought I'd show that since, it was one of my previous ornaments. It was some of those little beads, you put on the edge. So anyway, I did that one a while back. It was in '92. I can't believe it. This one, I don't know, must have been burned out on finishing. I didn't do a whole lot of fancy stuff on this, but just a little angel. I thought she was really cute. I didn't do anything extra special. yeah, pretty plain back. But in some of these, I don't know if I even have the charts anymore. I would show them to you. Back when I was in the Embroiderers Guild, we had a Secret Stitchers, and this was a pretty little ornament that I won from a Secret Stitcher, and she really did a nice job. And it used to, when you press on the center part, it would play Jingle Bells, but it's died. It's been a long time since I got this, but really cute. She did taffeta along the edge and then put these little beads, and yeah, it's a nice, cute little ornament. Like I said, it used to play Jingle Bells, but it quit, so but I thought that was real pretty. Another finish that I had years ago that I started, the antique looking Santas. I just had a little ribbon that I put up here with a ring on the back, and I just thought, okay, over time as I make them, then I'll just keep adding to that ribbon. Well, I only got 2 of them done, and then, you know, I kind of lost interest in cross stitch for a while, so but you know, it was just basic. You just stitch it on the back, you know, and it was a basic fringed edge. But these were a couple just old vintage Santas that I had finished. So, and then along those same lines, I had a few of the lavender and lace free angels. This is another thing I did, pretty much the same concept. A little brass ring, a bow at the top, and a green ribbon on the bottom. And they lay, it's kind of funky like this, but they do lay really nice when they're hanging. But I had finished 3 of those angels years ago. And like I said, I made the ribbon long enough so if I wanted to add more, I could. But it's just a simple way to do some things, and maybe you've seen something like that before. But anyway, I just wanted to show those little angels. They're real pretty. Those were always really nice when she put out those little free ones. Then I had found this one at a thrift store. It's another one of the lavender lace little angels, already in the frame and everything. So yeah, I just thought I'd show her. She's really sweet. Don't remember the name of these. I've got them somewhere, some of them. But so let's see. As far as purchases go, I bought some darling needle minders from Charisse from Denke Designs. I love these cherries. I have a lot of cherry things. I think they're so sweet. So I bought those from her. I love the way she finishes the back. Those little bead things are so nice. They're a lot more handy to pluck off or whatever you're working on. So I got the cherries. I got this blue wing. In my house, I have winged things everywhere. I have fairies, I have angels, I love wings, so this had to have that one. So a pretty little blue button on the back, and this gorgeous bee, good sized bee, but I just loved it when I saw it. I thought it was so pretty, and the little back on the back, just beautiful. And then she threw in a little freebie, which I thought was really nice. The little girl, she's a I always forget to get my glasses, so you're just going to have to see what it says there. But yeah, real sweet. So I love those. Thank you, Charisse. I'm tickled to death over those. Can't wait to put them on my projects. Speaking of needle minders, I've been looking, like I said before, I look for little things now at the little antique store or whatever that I see that I like, that are cheap, you know. And I found these 2 little snowmen, well, snowman and a little penguin that I paid like 99 cents for this. They're pins, but I was going to cut off the pin backs and turn those into needle minders. I wanted a snowman. I just, you know, thought he was kind of cute. So those are going to be turned into needle minders. And I also picked up these crosses. They're for jewelry, but I really would like to have a couple of real beautiful crosses to put on. Like the angel I'm working on now, I thought it would be really pretty to have a couple cross needle minders. So I'm going to turn those into needle minders. As far as Christmas goes, Santa was good to me. My family got me quite a few stitchy things that I was pretty excited about. I got 2 really nice pairs of scissors. These, one from my son's girlfriend, and it's in a gold. And then my husband got me one too, and he got it in a bronze. So yeah, finally after all these years I had the cruddiest old scissors. I mean, they were horrible. I finally get me a couple nice pairs of scissors, and they're so pretty. I can't wait to make like a chatelaine or something to put those on. So yeah, I was tickled about those. Another thing my husband got was this cute, it's called a needle beetle. And I had never seen these, but there's a shop on Etsy that sells these. And it's a LED. You press on the light. I don't know if you can see that. Did it come on? Oh, there it goes. And it's a needle threader. It's got the little lighted wire, you know, you stick through your needle to thread your needle. And I just thought that was so cute. So, and then you just shut that off to put it, and it retracts. And I thought that is so cute to have for, you know, my eyes are getting really bad. I've got bifocal contacts, and I still got to wear readers, so my eyes are really getting bad. So I thought this is really a cute way to have a needle threader. But yeah, it's called a needle beetle, and I'll try to put her shop down on Etsy so that you guys can find the link. But they come in different colors too. I think you can get them in red and yellow and all different colors. So anyway. Let's see, what else? Oh, I got lots of pretty linen. I got this beautiful piece called Heroic Edinburgh 36 count. It's kind of, well, it's kind of hard to see in that paper. Real pretty mottled kind of color. I don't know if you can see very well. It's so hard to show in these videos colors. It's got some pinks in it, some pale blues. You know, it's gorgeous. So I got both my husband, my son, and my son's girlfriend. They got me some just beautiful linens. I'm really excited to try working on them. Got this blue, let's see what it's called again. Jazz Cashel, is that right? I can't really read the writing on it, but it's kind of a mottled bluish linen, and it's in a 28 count. And they also got me, I wanted to start the Little House Needleworks Hometown Holidays. That's the schoolhouse. I want to try to start those this year, so I got that. And let's see, what are the other ones? I got a real beautiful piece of crystal confetti, and this is that real pretty, kind of has that sparkle to it. I'm going to get it out of here. It's gorgeous. I'd never seen this kind of linen before, and I got an opalescent piece here not too long ago. So anyway, you can kind of see it looks dull in the picture, but it's real pretty soft, kind of yellow with a little bit of blue in it. I think it's gorgeous, and that little bit of glisten. So yeah, I'm really tickled to work on that piece too. So yeah, I got some beautiful linens, and then they also got me stocked up really well now. I should be pretty well set on threads. So this thing I bought at a thrift store. I don't know what it is. It was like an organizer or something, but I like the red. I love red. So I just got this for now to keep my threads in. So I've been buying these little rings at the dollar store. You can get these metal rings for $1. And anyway, everybody got me a whole bunch of this Gentle Arts threads. I'm pretty well set now, I think. They're beautiful colors, and I've been putting them, separating them on these little rings I got at the dollar store. I've got my Weeks Dye Works threads on one, these, and like I had picked these up. I don't even know what these are. They were on sale at Hobby Lobby about a year ago, but they're variegated. I got them for 49 cents. So I've been separating all my threads on these little rings temporarily. These are Seasons was the name of these. Kind of variegated, pretty ones. Just to kind of, you know, so it's easier for me to find them. Classic Colorworks. These. One of these. This is Water Lilies. I don't even remember where I got some of these needlework stores, quilt stores over the years. Needle Necessities. I got 3 of these. So yeah, I'm pretty tickled that I got some threads now, because they'll be just, I'm going to still use my good old DMC, but for specialty things, yeah, I'm going with that. So as far as other things I'm going to be starting, or let's see, what am I on now? Look at my notes here. Works in progress. So, and haul. I did buy this little guy from Brooks Books. I thought he was adorable, that little elf sitting on the candies. I've never done a perforated one, so I'm anxious to try that. And I've got a sign I'm going to use for that when I get it done for the holidays. I got my other, I think I'd mentioned I had Josephine from the Snowflower Diaries. I got my other one, Elise. My threads in there. Anyway, those two. Well, shoot, can't see those very well. I'm anxious to start these. I love these two girls. They remind me so much of Marie Antoinette, but Elise and Josephine. And all the threads are in there ready to go. So, just trying to decide on the linen. I'm not sure on the linen yet. I also got Jardin Preve by Natalie. Oh wow, I'm butchering these names. Natalie Sisson. I thought that was really cute with the little scissors and the little houses on the threads of spools of thread. Thought that was real pretty. So I'm anxious to try that one out. And I also got Pink Hill Manor. This one's by Blackbird Designs. I love the colors in this one. They're here. They're real soft, kind of my style of colors. Real pretty pale mauves and greens. But yeah, that one's by Blackbird Design. It's hard to see in this picture because it was really dark when I got it, but you know, after looking at it, it's going to be really pretty. And then I've also been working on this snowman. This is the one I mentioned in my previous video called Cold Hands, Warm Heart. I want to get him done by the end of January. I'm going to see how well it turns out, how well I go as far as stitching. This is all I've got done so far. I got something really neat that's going to be for this. I just noticed. Oh, I guess this piece of thread. Oh no, there's a spot on there. But yeah, that one. He's going to be cool, I think, when I get him done. So I've been working on him. I'm trying to hurry because I know, you guys want to watch other people's videos. I try not to drag these out too long. I started on this one. The picture on this is terrible. It's a Country Cottage Needleworks, but it's called Ladybugs and Bumblebees. And it says on the design, it says, the ladybugs and bumblebees do while away the hours by traveling through the garden leaves and dancing in the flowers. That was really sweet. So I started on it. I had to rip some stuff out. I was so mad. So that's what some of these little funny things are, but that's all I've gotten done on that so far. But it's on kind of a pale green. I picked a pale green linen, and yeah, I think that one's going to be real pretty when I get it finished. And another one that I'm starting, I'd like to work on through January, is the Snow Babies. This, I don't have an actual name for this. It was out of an old Leisure Arts book, but it was these little snow babies, and when they're all done, they had it in a big long picture like that. But I'm going to do mine separate, kind of like these down here on that same Belfast linen. And the reason why I'm doing these is I have a small little collection. I've got 2 or 3 in the rest of my house, but little snow babies, German snow babies. I love her. She's a cute little face. And I thought it would be fun to set them up with that, my cross-stitch picture when I'm all done. That little tiny baby. And this one on its belly is tiny. Whoop. I don't know if this thing's recording, so anyway. And then it has two little animals. Like, I think one's a dog, or maybe they're both dogs. They're kind of funny looking little dogs. But anyway, I really love these. And like I said, I got a couple, 2 or 3 other ones someplace else. But I just think when I get that done, and I think I'm going to put it in like a little shadow box with little compartments. And then I've got some old vintage illustrations of snowmen and babies and stuff. I'm going to put a few of those in there, and then some of my cross-stitch pictures, and then these little snow babies will kind of go in the front, you know, in the front of the picture. So we'll see if I get that done. But just want to show you that. I've been working on my angel. I didn't have a particular bead that I was needing, so it put me on hold for that. But I was able to do a little bit on her eye right here. And man, I'll tell you, at 1/1, whew, it's a killer. But I did manage to get all of this collar done, and I was working a little bit down in here before I had to stop before the holidays. But I'm wanting to get her done because she's so close. But I'll tell you, like I said, that 1/1, man, it's for people like me with, you know, my eyes just shot. That is hard. It's really hard. So hopefully that one I'm going to try to get done now that Christmas is over and things are settling down a little bit. I did get a nice floor lamp. I won't show it to you, but it's just an aught lamp that is one that can be a floor lamp, or it can sit on a table, which has really helped me. That's got magnification on it, so that's really been helping me a lot on stitching her because, boy, like I said, she's intense. So, one thing, let's see, now I make sure I think that's everything on the whips, angels, yep. So I think that's all in my finishes, whips haul. So now I want to go into just a quick little show and tell. I just had to show this. My son is an artist. He's really getting really good. I mean, it blows my mind. He had drawn this picture Wednesday, back in October, I think it was. And I said, oh, I want her, because, you know, I had mentioned in my first video I was going to work on the cross-stitch picture. So as a surprise for Christmas, he gave me this drawing that he did of her. And I just love it. I just think he did a great job. He framed it and matted it and everything. And like I said, he's really, really good. Sometime I'll have an interview with him. You can meet him because he's doing some amazing work. And like I said, I drew and paint for several years. My dad was an artist, so you know he's a kind of a chip off the old block. But yeah, he's really good. And then he did this one for my husband. I don't know if you can see with the glare, but it's a white, looks like an Appaloosa horse in the background. This is all graphite ink, or not ink, but pen and pencil. And my husband just loved that too. But yeah, he did a great job. So yeah,
one new email.
Sorry about that. I had to just show you that. So there was that, and one other little quick thing I wanted to show you was, like I said, this is my show and tell, so hope you don't mind, but I do a lot of ribbon work, and this was a little half doll that I got about a year ago, and she's really unique. I'd never seen one like this that bent over like a little fairy looking. So I found this base at the thrift store. I don't even know what this came off of, maybe a candle or something. But all of this here is ribbon work that I did. And I did it with a white ribbon that you can get a whole spool of white ribbon a lot cheaper through Dharma Trading Company. I had like 3 different sizes, and you go in with markers and you just pick out the color markers you want. I use Winsor Newton markers, and you just touch that ribbon and you can get any color of flower you can imagine. And I had more fun working on this. And I put some little beads in the center of the flowers. And then I attached her on there and added a little bee down here, like she's looking at that little bee. And yeah, I love doing ribbon work. I love doing ribbon work. I love doing bullion embroidery. Pretty much most of the needlework or needle arts. I love it. So I don't just do cross stitch. I do a lot of ribbon work, and I'll probably be showing you some of those. But she's really old, and she's a German half doll, really unique. And then I just finished the bottom with some taffeta, nothing fancy, but just to kind of, my back looked kind of ugly. And I keep her under a dome because there's so much work on that, on the ribbon. I didn't want it getting dirty, so she's under a little dome to keep her clean. But anyway, I thought I'd share that so you could kind of see. And maybe one of these days I'll show you a demo on doing those little ribbon flowers with the markers. it's permanent once they're on there. You know, I think they're permanent, so you don't have any problems with it going bad or anything. And then I got another little doll. My doll room, you should see it. This is a little Madame Alexander. She needs her clothes on, so I'll cover her up here. She's a Wendy Ann, and this was one of the first ones Madame Alexander did back in, I believe it was like the 30s, 20s or 30s. She needs to be restrung, so I'm going to be restringing her. She had her original clothes. These were just filthy. I should have taken a picture before I started on it, but they were filthy, like somebody had been smoking over the years, and it turned to me just a dark golden yellow. So I cleaned them up, and the little dress still has the tag on it right here, which is always nice when you can find a doll with the original clothes. It makes them so much more valuable. So it has the Madame Alexander tag on it. I cleaned it up. It's kind of a little pale pink cotton little dress and a pinafore, a little yellow pinafore. And so she's going to get a makeover. And I just thought she had the sweetest face. I love Madame Alexander dolls. I've got 2 Princess Elizabeths. And I'm trying to think what else I have. When I was little, one of my first dolls I ever got was a kitten. She was vinyl from the 60s, but I still have her. She still works. She had a little wooden knob on her back. You'd turn it, and she'd like move, you know. And she was soft, like a real baby, and so that was always my favorite doll when I was growing up. So, and Madame Alexander, I think, had just a nice, their faces were just beautiful, the way, whoever she had for her sculptors, yeah, they're just sweet and gorgeous, beautiful little dolls. So anyway, she's going to be one that I'm working on, and I'll show you as I get some of these done. I just, like with her, it won't be very much trouble just getting her strung and then clothes on and some shoes and fixing her hair. But I'll bring her back so you can see her when she's done. So I hope you don't mind me showing some of these show and tell type things. But like I said, it's just fun, I think, to show other things that we all work on. And, you know, I try to get the cross-stitch stuff in first and then, you know, show a few other things. But anyway, I think that's everything. So, like I said, I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and look forward to 2018. I hope it's going to be a good year for everyone. Everybody has good health. I know with our family, we're looking forward to having a little bit better health this year. Going to try to do a few new things as far as eating a little better and, you know, cutting out a lot of the junk food and, you know, stuff like that, just to make our health a little bit better. And so, yeah, I hope everybody got a lot of fun stitching things and you're getting ready to set your goals for 2018 for whatever projects you're going to be working on. I'm going to be trying to get some kind of a journal set up to where I can start doing keeping a little bit better track of what projects I've got in the works and which ones I'm going to try to finish up and that type of thing. Some of you gals have some really great ideas for journaling and that type of thing for keeping track of your projects. So I'm going to try to do a few of those things too along the same lines. But anyway, I wanted to say to Farm Girl, I forgot to say this when I showed you my dog Sage, but she watched that video of your little puppies. I'm not kidding, she watched that whole video you did, and so I thought maybe you'd like to see her, you know, when I introduced my dog at the very beginning of the video, because she was just glued to that video, you know, watching those cute little puppies, and oh, they were adorable. You're so lucky. Oh. But anyway, Farm Girl, I just had to tell you that. So that was Sage. She's a fan. So, okay, well, I'll let everyone go. And I'm trying to catch up on everybody's videos. I'm really slow, so if I missed anybody, I'll get there eventually. But it's a blast watching you guys. So anyway, Happy New Year, everybody. Let's hope that it's a great, wonderful year for everyone. So we'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.